You ever open YouTube to watch one video and somehow end up watching a 37-minute documentary about a guy restoring a rusty spoon in the jungle? You didn't search for it, you didn't plan for it, you don't even own a spoon. And yet, there you were, emotionally invested. Here's the weird part. You think you chose that video. But what if you didn't? What if your brain quietly outsourced your decision-making to an algorithm, and now you're just a monkey sitting in a tree waiting for bananas to fall from the sky machine? Today we're talking about how your brain hands over control to algorithms and why it feels normal, comfortable, even efficient, and why that comfort might be the most dangerous part. Part 1. The problem. Let's be honest. You don't browse anymore. You arrive and you're fed. Netflix recommends, Spotify suggests, TikTok decides. Instagram lines up emotional snacks like a digital buffet. And your monkey brain? It's thrilled. Because old-school jungle monkey had to search for bananas, climb trees, avoid predators, risk falling. Modern monkey, just scroll. Banana comes to you. Your brain loves that. It saves energy. It reduces uncertainty. It eliminates choice fatigue. But here's the subtle shift. You stop choosing what to watch, then you stop choosing what to read, then what to think about, then what to care about, and slowly, your monkey stopped exploring the jungle. It just waits. Part 2. Why it happens. Science. Okay, let's zoom into the brain for a second. Your brain is an efficiency machine. It burns about 20% of your body's energy, even though it's only 2% of your weight. That's expensive jungle rent. So your brain is constantly asking, can we save calories here? Making decisions burns mental energy. Psychologists call this decision fatigue. The more choices you make, the worse your future choices get. So when an algorithm says, don't worry, I'll decide what's next, your brain says, oh, thank goodness. Now add dopamine. Dopamine isn't the pleasure chemical. It's the prediction and anticipation chemical. It spikes when there's uncertainty about reward, not when reward is guaranteed. Algorithms are masters of this. They use something called variable reward schedules, the same system used in slot machines. You don't know what the next scroll will bring. Might be boring, might be hilarious, might be emotionally devastating, might be a cat in a hat. Your monkey brain loves uncertainty plus potential reward. It's like pulling a vine that sometimes drops bananas. You keep pulling. Now here's the deeper neuroscience twist. Your prefrontal cortex, the responsible adult in your head, is designed for planning, choosing, evaluating. But it's lazy when overwhelmed. When too much content is thrown at it, it hands control to habit systems in the basal ganglia. That's autopilot mode. Autopilot monkey doesn't ask, is this meaningful? It asks, is this stimulating? Big difference. And algorithms are engineered to maximize stimulation, not meaning. Part 3. The deeper issue. Here's the paradox. The more content you consume, the less intentional you become. And the less intentional you become, the more you rely on algorithms. It's a feedback loop. Because exploration builds identity. When you choose books, ideas, music, hobbies, you're constructing who you are. But when an algorithm curates your inputs, it narrows your jungle. It shows you more of what you already clicked, which feels personalized, but is actually repetitive. Monkey thinks it's exploring. Monkey is pacing inside a very comfortable cage, and over time, your curiosity muscle weakens, your tolerance for boredom shrinks, your ability to sit with your own thoughts becomes suspiciously uncomfortable. Silence feels like a predator. So you open an app. Part 4. Solutions. The how-to. Okay, we're not deleting the internet. Relax. We're just teaching monkey how to hold the steering wheel again. Here are 5 practical ways to stop outsourcing your brain. 1. Reverse the recommendation. Before opening YouTube or Netflix, write down exactly what you're going to watch, not something interesting, specific. Example, I'm watching one 15-minute video about habit formation. Search manually, ignore the sidebar. When it ends, leave. This works because you re-engage the prefrontal cortex. You're choosing before stimulation hijacks you. Monkey chooses banana. Banana doesn't choose monkey. 2. Schedule algorithm time. Instead of random scrolling, assign it a time block. From 8:30 to 9, I scroll guilt-free. Why? Because randomness increases compulsion. When access feels infinite and unpredictable, dopamine spikes harder. When it's contained, your brain relaxes. Monkey enjoys bananas more when they're part of a meal, not constant snacking. 3. Practice micro-discomfort. Once per day, sit for 5 minutes with no input, no phone, no music, no podcast, just you. Your brain will scream. That's normal. That's your stimulation threshold recalibrating. Think of it like lowering the jungle noise so you can hear subtle sounds again. Over time, boredom becomes tolerable, then useful, then creative. 4. Diversify your jungle. Algorithms narrow exposure. You must widen it deliberately. Once a week, consume something outside your usual pattern. If you watch finance, watch art. If you watch gaming, watch philosophy. If you watch productivity, watch anthropology. This rebuilds cognitive flexibility. Monkey explores new trees. New trees have unexpected bananas. 5. Ask the identity question. Before clicking recommended content, pause and ask, is this shaping the person I want to become? Not dramatic, just curious. Because inputs become thoughts, thoughts become beliefs, beliefs become actions. Algorithms optimize engagement. You must optimize identity. Monkey doesn't just eat bananas. Monkey decides what kind of monkey it wants to be. Part 5. The payoff. Imagine this. You open your phone, and instead of being pulled, you choose. You close apps without friction. You tolerate silence. You explore intentionally. Suddenly, content feels like a tool, not gravity. Your focus improves. Your anxiety lowers. Your curiosity expands. Because you're not reacting anymore. You're directing. Remember the opening? The Rusty Spoon documentary? Imagine watching it because you decided to. Because you were genuinely curious. That's autonomy. And autonomy feels different. It feels calm. It feels powerful. It feels like monkey climbed the tree on purpose. Closing algorithms aren't evil jungle villains. They're just extremely good at feeding your brain what it already wants. But if you don't consciously steer, you drift. And drift long enough, you forget you were ever steering. So here's the challenge. For 1 week, don't let the sky machine choose every banana. Choose a few yourself. If this helped your monkey brain wake up a little, hit like so the algorithm knows we're friends. Subscribe if you want more psychology explained with bananas. And if you really want to train your monkey deeper, join the membership. We go into advanced brain hacks there. Thanks for watching.